Okay, I wanted to get this video out tonight because, as most of you are probably aware, there's a big storm heading for the East Coast, and they're calling it a Frankenstorm due to Halloween. Um, I'd like to speak about it a little bit because it seems ironic to me that it is hitting around the time of the election, and they're already saying it's going to affect the election. Well, how would they know that? Okay, yeah, it's a big storm, I get that, but I just don't trust these people. I think that in some ways they even control the weather. And I know people's going to say, oh, there she goes on the rant again. No, I'm serious. I think these people manipulate the weather to get results. And Wall Street is wanting this to happen, so there is lesser votes. So because either way, if Obama gets in there, they win. If Romney gets in there, they win. So it doesn't matter. Me, personally, I've been saying it, I'm still voting for Obama. Even though I don't like what he does, and I'm not going to get into the lesser of two evils because I understand that they're both the same as far as those aspects go. But I just don't want Romney in there. And that's just my personal opinion. And I understand people's voting third party, which I understand that and I respect that, But we got to be realistic and understand third party is not going to get in there. So we have to figure out who do we want to be in there, and for me it's Obama. They're both assholes either way, but they're manipulating the weather. This is how they do things, and then they say, oh, there's this big storm that's going to hit, and we're not going to be able to vote, and this is what they've been planning it for years. This is all a big setup. People don't want to hear this. People want to say, oh. And when I speak out and say it's the Rothschilds or the Rockefellers, oh, you're picking on the Jews. No, I'm not picking on the Jews. This isn't a Jewish agenda. Being Jewish has nothing to do with Zionism. Zionism is I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a belief more than a class or a race or a heritage or authenticity, their ethnic heritage background. So it's not a Jewish agenda, but it still is Jews in the way, controlling things. If it was a Jewish agenda, all the Jews would be involved, and that's not the case. And if it was really a Jewish agenda, they'd be protecting their own people. They're not. They don't give a shit about their people. This is all a game, people. This is all part of what the Matrix was trying to tell us. And everybody doesn't want to hear this. Oh, the Matrix was some made up movie. Yes and no. Every Hollywood movie has some truth in it. And we are living in a rabbit hole. And it gets deeper and deeper as you do more research and you find out the truth. All I'm asking is for you to do research on this stuff. Don't take my word for it. Use your own brain. Use your own thoughts. You don't have to believe me. Find out for yourself. But I'm telling you that this is being controlled by the government. This right here. This whole storm thing is being controlled and manipulated by the government because they know either way, no matter who turns out to what, they're going to win either way, so it doesn't really affect them. I'm lucky that I live out here in California. I can go vote. But those on the East Coast, this storm is, I don't got a good feeling about it, people. I don't. I got to tell you this right now. Call it my intuition, or maybe I'm getting some message from God or something, but I'm telling you right now, this is not going to be a good storm. And there's information to back that up. It's going to be a bad storm. I don't think it's going to be anything we've seen in our history. That's how bad I think it's going to be. We got to look at this. This is 2012. Do I believe the Earth is going to come to an end on December 21st? No. But I do believe that things are going to happen. There's going to be changes. People are going to die. People are going to lose their lives. This doesn't have to do with necessarily just the Mayan prediction. This has to do with even biblical prophecy. I heard a guy talking about the other day, oh, this is, I don't believe the Mayans because the Bible said this. It's the same thing. The Mayans and everybody who's interpreted have came up with the same thing, and they basically say, this is it. Now, when this is going to officially end, I don't know. You know, and like I said, I don't believe it's going to be an end to all people. I'm not saying that. You know, but there's going to be changes. There's going to be more earthquakes. There's going to be more volcanoes. There's going to be more tornadoes. There's going to be more tsunamis. There's going to be all this shit happening. And this storm, like I said, I'm not getting a good feeling or a good vibe from it. You know, and this is even before. I mean, just hearing about it. Before I even heard the video I posted tonight about it. Even before I heard that guy's video, I was already thinking, this is not going to be good. Period. So like I said, I want all my relatives to please make sure you are stocked up on food, water, toiletries, whatever you need. Make sure you have plenty of blankets, flashlights, candles. I'm sure you guys know how to do all this, but I'm just, you know, please. don't mess around with this thing. I'd rather be cautious and know that I had everything and then nothing happened, and then not have anything and it hit big. You know? So make sure you have everything. Make sure you know where everybody is. Make sure you have all your medicines, your foods, your blankets, your candles, your flashlights. Because they're saying people's going to be without power for 10 days. You know? So make sure you have all that. Because this is not a good storm. Like I said, I don't have a good feeling, good vibe from it. I think it's going to be terrible. And like I said, I'm predicting that it's going to be worse than any storm the East Coast has ever experienced. That's just me. You know, I'm hoping I'm wrong, but I don't think so. And, you know, that's why I felt this was important to get out tonight. Because I just don't have a good vibe. You know, I know some people are probably saying, well, we've dealt with storms before, you know. But I want you to take this serious. I know the East Coast has been hit by hurricanes before, I get this, but this is not just a hurricane. This is also a storm, or another storm, meeting it and colliding. So, yeah, if it was just a hurricane, okay. But you got another storm coming down from the lakes that's supposed to collide with it. And that's what's going to make it a big storm. You know? And this is no, whether it's snow, whether it's rain, whatever, you know, whatever it produces, it's not going to be good. Like I said, I'm hoping I'm wrong, but even before I saw this video tonight, before I even made this video, I've been saying the whole time I've heard about the storm, it's not going to be good. Have I been wrong before? Yes. But I don't think I am this time. I've been feeling it building for a couple weeks now, as many of my friends have had too. Everybody's been looking at each other and said, do you feel something's not right? You know. And I think this is what we've been feeling, is that the storm is coming in. You know, it just didn't, I mean, I had the same feeling the night before September 11th. That's a whole nother video, of course. But my feeling is that, you know, I've never been wrong on something like this. Yes, I've been wrong in the past. I'll make another video.